Hi friends, Mrs. Lau here, and today I'm going to read you the book Frog. This is a non-fiction book. What is a life cycle? All plants, animals, plants, and humans go through different stages of their life as they grow and change. This is called a life cycle. The human life cycle is baby, child, then adult. What is a frog? A frog is an amphibian. Amphibians are animals that can live in water and on land. Eggs. A female frog lays her eggs in fresh water, usually in a pond or a river. Frogs' eggs are called frog spawn. Bullfrogs can lay up to 20,000 eggs per season. That's so many. All these little dots are frog spawn. Each egg has a tiny black dot inside it that is covered in a special kind of jelly. The jelly makes the eggs stick together in a big group in the water to keep them safe from predators. Tadpoles. The tiny dots inside the eggs grow bigger, and after around 2 weeks, the frog spawn hatches. A tadpole comes out of each egg by wriggling out of the jelly with its tail. It starts as an egg, and then it goes to a tadpole. There's its tail and its gills. The gills is what helps it breathe. Tadpoles have very long tails that help them to swim quickly underwater. They also have gills that they use to breathe under the water, just like fish. Growing tadpoles. Tadpoles eat very small plants called algae for food. Ponds usually look green because of the green algae that grows in them. Tadpoles need lots of food to grow big and strong. They continue to eat the algae around them for around 5 weeks before the next stage of their life cycle begins. Changing tadpoles. As the tadpole grows bigger, its body starts to change. Its tail becomes shorter and it grows 4 legs, 2 at the back and 2 at the front of its body. Then it's called a froglet. The tadpole starts to grow lungs and comes up to the top of the water to breathe air. The tadpole has changed into a froglet. Frogs. The froglet can now live in the water and on land. If an animal can do both, it is said to be amphibious. There are over 4,500 different types of frogs. The froglet continues growing until it becomes a fully grown adult frog. Fantastic frogs. Sometimes frogs can be very colorful. The poison dart frog lives in the rainforest of South America and can be many different colors. The frog's brightly colored skin warns other animals that they are poisonous, which stops them from being eaten by predators. This is a glass frog. The glass frog is about 0.8 inches long. If you look underneath it, you can see the inside of its body. Take a look at the picture. What can you see inside the frog? Well, I see veins and its belly. That's so cool. Looking for food. Frogs can look in water and on land for their food. They mostly eat insects and sometimes even other frogs. Worm, fly, frog. Frogs don't need water. Frogs don't need to drink any water because they take it in through their skin. Frogs catch their food using their long tongues. The tips of their tongues are very sticky. This stops their food from getting away. World record breakers. Goliath frogs live in the rainforest of Western Africa and have been known to eat bats. The Goliath frog is the world's biggest frog. Size, up to 12.6 inches long. That's the size of a ruler. Bullfrog, the longest jumping frog. Longest jump, 7.2 feet. That's taller than Mrs. Lau. The farthest frog jump ever recorded was at the Calaveras County Fair, California. Every year, people get together to see whose frog can jump the farthest. Life cycle of a frog. The female frog lays her eggs in fresh water. A tadpole wriggles out of each egg. The tadpole changes into a froglet. The froglet grows into an adult frog, and then the frog lays eggs again. Ask an adult if you can visit your nearest park in the springtime. Can you see any frogs spawn? What other animals might you see? The end. Thank you for listening to my story today. Have a good day, friends.